Hello, my Pisces friends, and thank you for joining me. Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you your money forecast for Virgo season, mid-August through mid-September. What's happening in the financial lives of our Pisces friends. Business, career, finance, jobs, promotions, raises, transfers, money, houses, purchases. What's happening for my Pisces friends in Virgo season? One or two cards, please. The Justice card, card number 11, Libra there. The Sun, beautiful justice coming in for you, my Pisces friends. Things are finally going to be right, finally going to be made fair, and you're going to really be enjoying the balance that comes back into your life. The serenity here with our Queen of Cups. You know, you may have been in a situation where you were vulnerable for a time and kept your emotions to yourself, really kept your poker face. It's paid off for you. You know what, my Pisces friends, this is coming in for you, and this is beautiful. Love it. It's happening for the Pisces here. The Page of Pentacles, news of this justice coming in. So what's settling? Do you have a settlement coming in that you're going to hear of? A payout, a payoff? What's going on for the Pisces? Is there a new opportunity that comes in and you need to keep your cool while you're jumping up and down inside, really enjoying what's come to you and settling through it? One card, one or two cards, please. Pisces. The Eight of Wands. Things are going to pick up, my friends. They are going to move very quickly. You're going to hear these messages. You're going to take them to heart and really enjoy the news that comes in. This is a very satisfactory energy here. Justice, making it right, making it balanced, making it fair. Thank you. And the King of Wands, putting someone in charge. Is it you that's in charge, or are you taking on the responsibility? And excuse me, you are in charge. You're taking on the responsibility and the leadership role here and doing it, following your intuition to bring this to a really beautiful outcome here. Our Nine of Coins at the bottom of the deck. You're going to feel really good about what you've done here, what you've accomplished. This is living well and knowing that, you know, you can do whatever it is you like. You're single, self-sufficient, independent, successful energy with our King of Swords right behind it. So you have fought off whatever obstacles, whatever challenges, whatever disagreements, combat was in your past. The Wheel of Fortune has helped you sort through it and moved you forward through a decision-making process here, and that's where you balance things out. So what is the news that comes in for my Pisces friends? Tell me about the Pisces friends. Page of Pentacles for the Pisces. Yes, news that you are now promoted, news that you have stepped up your leadership role in whatever this is. It is finally going to be fair to you, finally going to be a balanced situation that you are going to move toward very swiftly, and it's really going to be an enjoyable time frame for you. Tell me about the Justice card here, please. Where are my Pisces friends taking leadership on? Here's our Queen of Wands. You've been focused on making things right for a while, focused on taking action toward making things right. And here's where you get the opportunity. If you're not going to be in control, you're the one that is directing the justice. You're the one that is focused on making changes so that you can be this self-sufficient, independent energy, so that you can live really well. I do believe it's you that's in charge here, but you may be hearing the news that you have been promoted, as I said, maybe hearing the news from a superior that you have been appointed a leader, and now it's time for you to focus on how to make things right, how to bring it about if it hasn't been already. What's happening with the Justice card, please, for my Pisces friends? How is justice? Libra, there might be a Libra involved. There might even be a Leo involved. This is something you've been waiting on, something that you've been maybe contemplating and meditating on here in your period of repose, period of stillness. You might have been waiting on this for a while here. Our Queen of Cups intuitively knew it was coming and sat tight on it. Now here you have the news coming in that you have been placed in a position of leadership. That's important here today. Tell me about the King of Wands. How are you taking control of the situation, directing the show, and recognizing the success that is due you? You being recognized as the leader you are. my Pisces friends. People look up to you. Seven of Pentacles. This is something you've been very patient with, something you've been waiting on. This justice has been a while in coming, and you're finally hearing the news. And when you do, it's going to start moving very quickly. It's going to give you the opportunity to make whatever changes you want to bring it about to fairness. Not only that, but to a beautiful conclusion here, one that is a very happy, a very sunny, a very bright future for you. Tell me about the Eight of Wands here for my Pisces friends. What's happening with this? Okay, here's our Sagittarius card, the Temperance. You're going to need to temper your approach to this. The Eight of Wands moves very, very swiftly. You might be cautioned to move a little bit slower. Take your time, meditate on this, make your peace with the situation. I know you've been waiting a long time for this, but sometimes, you know, the measured steps are better than the flash approach, even scattered approach. Things are flying everywhere, and you need to narrow them down. You need to direct the show. You need to recognize that you need to be patient with maybe other people that are involved in this, maybe with yourself and how you take the ownership of this leadership mantle. Tell me about the Page of Coins here for my Pisces friends. What is the news that you're hearing? Is it a new opportunity? Something you've been waiting on, I think? Tell me about that. Thank you. The Ace of Cups. Well, it may be a relationship, an Ace of Cups situation, a new love. I don't necessarily think so, but it is something that's going to turn into something beautiful that you are really going to take heart in, really enjoy and take to heart, because it is something that's going to be beneficial for you. It's going to be beneficial not only financially, as you've been waiting for, and balance out, but it's also going to be satisfactory. It's going to bring you that contentment in your heart and soul. It's something that is going to bring intense and personal pleasure. Tell me about the Justice card, please. Thank you. The Fool. This may be something that you've not done before, and you know, as such, you're going to need to make your peace and focus your movements, focus your actions here to bring this justice about. It's not necessarily a scattered approach. You've got to hone it in and choose which direction to go first. Choose which leap of faith to take first, and whichever one is going to bring you the most satisfaction is most likely the best. Tell me about the Eight of Wands here, please, for my Pisces friends. How are you going to temper this approach to this? The Eight of Wands, lots of messages flying back and forth. You may need to really be careful here because passions might be running high, but you might even get a big head of steam in your own power. And sometimes power can be a burden and also a benefit. So you've got to decide how you're going to use it. Are you going to temper it and move forward calmly, rationally, and take charge? Okay, the King of Wands, the director of the show, someone that is in charge, but he's a delegator. Okay, so you might be spreading that information around, telling people what to do. You want to make sure that your own power, your own self-confidence does not get in the way of your messages. Okay, you want to make sure that your power is taken with ease and leadership. You know, respect is something that is earned. It's not necessarily achieved with a title. So where is our Queen of Cups coming in here? This new adventure that you're on is going to be a powerful, and I'm going to say aphrodisiac, because you're really going to enjoy it. It's a temptation and it is a reward all in one. So again, measured steps here, my friends. You've been waiting on this for a while, but it is going to bring you the joy and contentment, happiness, excitement, confidence, passion, and new growth that you've been looking for. Here's our Empress, looking to create. Maybe there is a new child coming in, and that's part of your financial future and expense, living well and having to make some decisions and how to move through this. Wheel of Fortune's put a kink in your step if that's the case. Now, this is also about you creating your peace, creating your comfort, creating your happiness and joy, and finding your rewards in what you're doing. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, please. What's your intuition telling you, my Pisces friends? What is your intuition leading you toward? There's your temptations, right? Temptations, responsibilities, obligations. So you may be taking on, you might be, expanding your family. And that brings in real joy and contentment and happiness. And the news is going to travel fast. You're going to need to temper your excitement about this. I'm not sure why yet. This is something that you need to really focus on the balance of. And, take action on it, most definitely, but measured action. These responsibilities, with every step that you take as a leader, you take on more responsibilities, more challenges, more ties that bind. How is this going to change with our Queen of Cups, please? The King of Swords. There's a decision to be made here, my friends. The King of Swords. Methodical, logical, shrewd, and unemotional in the decisions of it. And there is a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of heart here. So take care with this, because justice is going to lead you toward a new adventure, one that you haven't done before, one that you're not sure where you're going to land. I can tell you that it does work out well here with the Sun card, and you're really getting some fulfillment and enjoyment out of it. But again, things could move a little bit quicker than you might expect, and you're going to need to maybe temper your expectations of what's happening, temper the pace that you create these changes with, whatever's coming in here. Tell me about the Sun, please, for my Pisces friends. How is this going to turn out? Beautifully, I think, for my Pisces friends. What's going on? Is there a Leo involved here in this situation, my Pisces friends? The Sun, beautiful, vibrant energy, warm, joyous, happy, shining brightly, and the Eight of Cups. Well, I think it's time for you to leave whatever does not serve you, whatever you've been contemplating on finding your justice with, whatever has not worked out for you. It's time to leave that behind. It's time to move forward into this bright and beautiful Sun energy, and maybe cut off some of these temptations or responsibilities here. Now, the Page of Pentacles brings you this news that you are in charge here with the Emperor, and it's in charge of something that is near and dear to your heart, something that is going to bring you bliss. So how is leaving behind something going to do that for you, please, with the Sun? Leaving behind the emotional turmoil, the emotional ties, the ties that bind. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be turning for you, my friends, and that is right here behind this conflict. So the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands. So there is a little bit of combat here. There is a little bit of struggle and maybe negotiation or competition coming in, but there is a creative struggle in how to get where you want to go. So these responsibilities that you're holding on to or need to be set free. Now, that doesn't mean that I think you should shirk your responsibilities, but there are other temptations perhaps that you need to decide what it is you want. Are you going to continue where you are, or are you going to take on this leadership role and move yourself forward? That's really where I see you moving. Tell me about the King of, there you go, and the Six of Swords, taking on a fresh new outlook, taking on the attitude of I can do this, I am successful. This is the Nine of Pentacles is an I am card. It is about living well, successfully, training everyone around you to do your bidding, training everything in your life to serve you. Now that sounds a little selfish, doesn't it? But that's okay. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of achievement, accomplishment. So, sometimes you have to be single-focused to do that. Tell me about the Pisces friends and their money. Where is this Wheel of Fortune taking them? This is the Whispers of the Ocean here, my Pisces friends. One card, please. Thank you. 48, card number 48, disengage from outcomes. Here's that cutting the cords. Whatever happens, happens. That's throwing it into the Wheel of Fortune and allowing the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune to lead you away from that which does not serve you. Disengage from outcomes. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. And you know what? Justice can be about forgiveness and about apologies and things like that. So you may have something coming into you. Whatever it is going to be rectified. But again, disengage from any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. Find ways to release any worries. You know, you're going to think them through. You're going to take your action based on methodical and logical thinking. All right? My Pisces friends, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you tuning in. It looks like a bright and beautiful future if you can let go of the outcome and know that you've got great, beautiful new adventures coming in. My Pisces friends, thanks so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and leave me a comment. And if you'd like to connect with me, all of my details are in the description box below. Thanks so much. Speak to you tomorrow.